Welcome to 444 Empath Tarot. Take a deep breath and relax.
Hi Taurus, it's Jen here. I wanted to go ahead and do a bonus reading, no specific timing. I wanted to do some bonus readings for those with higher views. So let's go ahead and dive in. If you're new here, my name is Jen. I give intuitive messages. If you're back, thank you for joining me. I truly appreciate it. We're going to go ahead and get kind of what you should know, what you need to know, current energy update. I don't know what the kids are calling it these days, but kind of what you need to know now. See if we can get you any advice on any current challenges or anything that's weighing on your mind, anything that you need validated. I am here to give you that advice. So let's go ahead and dive in. I'm not gonna pull the cards one by one. I'm gonna pull them out all at once. The past energy, which is the catalyst for the current energy and what's coming towards you, the clarifiers, and any advice cards for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and protect this reading. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, protect this reading for Taurus and provide guidance for anything that is for Taurus's highest and greatest good that Taurus should know right now. And let's go ahead and dive in. So, a recent past, 10 of Pentacles in reverse, upright, 7 of Cups, Page of Swords in reverse. Clarifying the 10 of Pentacles is the Page of Wands. Clarifying the 7 of Cups is the Star in reverse. And clarifying the Page of Swords in reverse is the 3 of Pentacles upright. So give me a second, Taurus. So Taurus, off the back here, I got a very boastful boastful meanings here that came at me when I looked at it. Almost like when I read cards, it's almost like Spirit is telling me a story, and that's how I articulate it to you and register it to you. So for some of you, not all of you, I do get a sense here that there is almost like starting from scratch. I almost get the sense like for some of you, you have mastered something in the past, but it's time to kind of scratch that and start from scratch with the Page of Wands. You got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, and usually upright, it gives me, I automatically think of mastery. You know, obviously things having to do with generational things of that nature. And but here I got the word mastery that came in, boom. But in reverse, it's almost like you've mastered it, but it's almost like starting from scratch again, or like relearning something that you've mastered before. Especially with this Page of Wands energy. Pages are kind of in its infancy. With the Wands energy, is passionate, but I almost get the sense like almost like learning how to ride a bike again. It's giving, I knew this before, I learned this before, so I have to relearn it again, if that makes any sense. And you're very focused about it, you're very passionate about it. I see here that you're very determined as well with that Page of Wands energy and that fire energy, with that passion. So in your current energy, you have the 7 of Cups. And automatically I felt like obviously choices. You're spoiled for choice, but a lot of data. And I think that's confusing you. And I think it may also be discouraging you with the Star in reverse. You feel hopeful about this, and you're going in pretty hopeful about it, but there's a little bit of, can I do this? You know, it's almost like the Star is hopeful, renewal, you know, healing. And in reverse, clarifying the 7 of Cups, it's almost like you're so confused that, not that you want to give up, but it's the confusion that's making you feel not hopeful. It's the confusion, or so many choices, or so many things that you need to do, that's kind of, again, not discouraging you, but making you feel like, can I do this? You know, can I do this? I got the spirit and I got the motivation and I got the momentum, but now there's so many things to do and I have, you know, almost like overload of data. It almost gives me the sense of, you know how when you start a project or you're like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do this, or I'm going to go ahead and get my license, or I'm going to go ahead and go to medical school. And you're so passionate about it with the Page of Wands. It's fresh, you know nothing about it, but you're eager to learn. You're eager to jump in. And then when you get all the information given to you on how to get there, it's almost like it kind of just puts a damper on the whole thing. It's like, it's almost like if you go somewhere and you're like, I want to do X, Y, and Z, and they hand you this big thick packet of what you need to get done so that you can complete X, Y, and Z, that can literally dry anybody up. I'm not even gonna lie. It's like, really? So that's the energy that I get here. It's almost like too much information, too much data, too much choices, and it's literally sucking the life and the joy out of what you have planned and what you were determined to do. Now what's coming towards you is the Page of Swords in reverse. Now upright, it can be a message coming in, communication, things of that nature. And I'm gonna be really honest, when I first read it, I got one message, and just now Spirit just hit me with another one. So I'm gonna say both of them because it's probably for two different groups of you guys. The first message I received was, be articulate. I think you do want to work on something here. And I think whatever it is that you need to work on, you have to be very strategic and you have to stand out. The first message I got was, be careful with your words. If you're not experienced, don't come off that way in any area in your life. Whether, I can't even think of an example because this is general, but whatever it is, don't come off as if you're unexperienced. Don't let that be the tone, that you don't know what you're talking about, or you're incompetent, or you don't have enough information, or, you know, kind of like a child. The second message I got was, give me a second, hold on, because I want to really get this message out clear. The second message I got was, and I don't normally think of the Page of Swords as like the gossip card, but it is about communication, and in reverse it can be someone gossiping, but I get almost the energy like someone's trying to discourage you maybe, and it can be your own thoughts that are trying to discourage you, but it's almost like it's either an inner voice or an external voice that is trying to kind of not sabotage you, but you're trying to work on something here with the Three of Pentacles. And when I look at this imagery here, there's one person that stands out like he knows it all, and he's kind of, it's almost like an apprenticeship. He's teaching other people, but I think you know more than how you come off. And I'm almost getting the energy of, just don't get discouraged either by yourself or anybody external. Don't let anyone make you feel like you're incompetent or you can't do something, or you don't know, enough about a specific topic or situation. With the Page of Swords, I am getting gossip, but it's almost like someone's trying to undermine you, Taurus, like you're the underdog. That's the energy I'm getting here. And it could have to do with you feeling like this is new, but this isn't new to you. You've done this before. You're probably just a little rusty with it. And you probably feel like, wow, with the Seven of Cups and the Star in reverse, it's almost like maybe the first time you've done it, it wasn't as strenuous, or it was maybe just 2 forms, and now it's like 10 forms. But nonetheless, it's like you've done this before. You're not new to this. So you really need to articulate that, and don't come off as a page, as someone who doesn't know, but also don't, that was the other message. Don't come off too cocky, if that's the word, with being that the page is in reverse, don't come off too, I don't want to say too confident, because of course you should be confident, but there's something about the way you articulate. It's almost like I want to say like play dumb, but not play dumb because you're not dumb, but almost don't share too much of your information. There we go. Don't share too much of what you know when you step into this situation, whatever this is. Don't share too much of what you know. Appear as if you know nothing, but you know everything. Almost like be modest. So advice for Taurus here, you beautiful. That's where I got it from. Devil in reverse. I think a lot of grace is required here. A lot of modesty, humbleness even. That is coming off, because with the devil in reverse, and I love when he comes in reverse, because that lets me know that whoever is listening is really working on themselves to break themselves loose from any bad habits, toxicity, any, desires that may hold them back. And, the devil, even upright, depending on the spread, doesn't always mean bad. Capricorn energy is about persevering. When Capricorn desires something, they go for it. But in this instance, especially with the message that I got with the Page of Swords in reverse, with not sharing too much of what you know, it's almost like, let's say if in the past you did share too much of what you knew and it came off like, oh, Taurus knows everything, or something of that energy. If maybe some people perceived you as too cocky or too confident, I'm not saying tone it down, I'm saying appear as if you don't have that, so that other people may not try to sabotage you. And with the devil in reverse, I think you have strategy here. Let's see what else is coming out. Nine of Cups in reverse. Don't really worry about the outcome too much. You will be satisfied. These are advice cards, so even when they come out in reverse, there's still advice there. Don't focus too much on, is it going to, be good enough? Is it going to look the way I want it to? Am I going to get everything that I hope for? Is it going to check all my boxes? That's really not the main focus. I think all your boxes will be checked, but that shouldn't be priority right now. And then a King of Swords in reverse. Yeah, what did I say? King of Swords in reverse upright. He's the teacher. He's the leader. He has a lot of wisdom. And again, I'm really getting this message heavy. Don't share too much of what you know. You may be the King of Swords upright, but now is really the time to kind of be on the hush-hush about it. Kind of be a student. Don't appear as the master. With the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, appear as the page. Appear as if you know nothing. That's really going to kind of propel you forward. And I know that sounds kind of counterproductive, but in this instance, whatever this is, if this reading, resonates with you, you don't want to appear as the teacher. You want to appear as the student, okay? You don't want to appear as masterful as you really are. You can feel that and you can know that in the back of your mind, but for whatever reason, Spirit just wants you to know, wants me to kind of communicate to you to kind of keep that part on the hush. Let's say you are in school, and I'm just using an example. You can apply this, and you sit in the back of the class. Like no one knows anything about you, but you actually know more than what you're letting on. And you literally pass every test and everyone's like, who the hell is Taurus in the back? Like he's passing all these tests, but he never says anything. That's the energy that Spirit is saying that you want to convey. So if any of these messages make any sense, like, comment, and subscribe. If it doesn't resonate, watch another placement. And until next time, Taurus, take care.